Hello everyone and welcome to round number 1 of the 2013 Action Sports Grand Prix Championship Series. Located in Athens, Ohio near Ohio University, Action Sports has been running motorcycle races of all kinds for over 35 years, and we are happy to bring you race coverage for the first time ever here in 2013. Some of the nation's best as well as the world's best off-road racers have come to the Action Sports Moto Park to lay claim to the 2013 title. There are classes for all age and ability levels for motorcycles as well as ATVs, so if you have a machine that's used for riding around the yard or doing work on the farm, bring it out to Action Sports. We're racing Grand Prix today, so what is a Grand Prix? Basically, it's a combination of motocross track, grass track, as well as woods. The wood sections are no narrower than 10 feet wide, making it an easier track than your typical hare scramble. Bark busters and handguards aren't really a necessity, but it still never hurts to have them on. Each race lasted around 45 minutes, so worrying about fuel isn't an issue either. It's a more enjoyable form of racing than your usual off-road event, but the competition is just as fierce. Today, some of the top talent has showed up for the pro classes, including last year's double pro class champion and former national enduro champion Zach Clampett, as well as the number 3 rider in the Grand National Cross Country Series last year, New Zealand's Rory Mead. We're going ATV racing here today at Action Sports. We're going to be taking a look at our pro riders, as well as our amateur intermediate B riders, our beginner C riders, as well as our veteran classes, which include the 30 plus as well as the 40 plus class, and also our youth production classes for riders 12 to 15 years old getting ready to make their jump up to the bigger machines when they turn 16 years old. We're going to be racing 45 minutes today, and we're going to cover more of that with our Grand Prix 411 in just a minute. As you can see from some of our quad shots here as a preview, a wide open racetrack, which is going to really allow these four-wheelers to open up on the gas, make for some quick lap times. As we take a look at the Grand Prix 411, a 45 to 50 minute race on a 3-mile course combining motocross and woods. Going to be going about 6 laps today. We're going to get right into the action. Looks like we might have already missed our pro riders. One of our B riders coming through. That was the 156 of Eric Cottrell. Our A riders already checking in. Seth Mumford ahead of Eric Cottrell and Chris O'Neill. I believe that's one of our vet riders. That might have been Mike Charlton. So we look for more of our amateur and vet riders. I believe that was Craig Page going through. One of our Yamaha riders going through. Looking at the camera, giving a little love. That was Chris Maxwell at the tail end of that one. Look like our C-Class riders, Tyler Miller out front. Looked like that was Jordan Pfizer in the number 2 spot. These guys are already covered in mud. It's hard to read the numbers on these things. Still trying to figure out who some of these riders are. 2-stroke in there. That looks like it might have been Tim Lutz. That might have been Lutz from your 40 plus class. Kawasaki rider Chase Glenamar from your ATV C class. Going through your youth production rider Connor Conkle in the 101. Conkle, your youth ATV champion from 2012, making his way up into this youth production class. This more of a in between area from the youth ranks and the bigger machines. As we move to the head of the pack, looks like it's the 900 of Seth Mumford. Mumford from Crooksville, Ohio, won a couple races here in 2012. He's got his Treadway backed Honda out front early. He is setting a blistering pace to the head of the pack. Second spot looks like the Yamaha, the 31, Eric Cottrell. As he makes his way through. Cottrell, a couple years ago at a local race, as he makes the hotline through, Cottrell, a huge crash at a local motocross race, tore the machine up, almost hurt him pretty badly. He was able to recover from it. Looks like that was Charlton once again. From your veteran 30 plus, I believe. He was either 30 or 40 plus. He's already put the pass on the 156. That was Longstreth. He still leads the way in your B class. So we move a little farther on down the course. Looks like that's Baker on the Yamaha. So Baker trying to make ground on Charlton. Right behind him, Tyler Miller. In second spot, Brandon Thompson. The 2 Yamaha riders, they are first and second in your ATV C division. You look a little farther back, that's the 14 of Jordan Pfizer in the 3rd spot. 4 spot now with a new line. That might have been Thomas Spencer on the 771 machine. Looks like that is the... Couldn't get a number on it. Hard to tell exactly where these guys are without the numbers on the machines. There goes Chris Maxwell on the 555. Maxwell leading the way in your 30 plus class right now. I missed Chris O'Neill, so he might have been one of the riders that went through. We're missing him right now. Another one of the Yamaha riders. That might be Lutz on the 870 machine. As one of our riders gets stalled out, that was a 771 at Thomas Spencer. He's got to get that thing out of the way in a hurry, because here comes our 2-stroke. That might be Lutz right there, actually, on the 870. The way we score these riders is with helmet stickers on the side of their helmets, in case they don't have numbers on the machines. As there's Cottrell once again on the 31. He still runs second in your pro class behind Mumford. Here's Mumford right now in the 900. He's still leading the way in this one. Got a commanding lead. Like we said before, Mumford won a couple rounds last year in 2012. We get another look at Cottrell once again, doubling up the hill as he heads back down again. A lot of elevation here at Action Sports Moto Park. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of turns. Really good flow to the racetrack. If you look at another one of our amateur riders. Like I said before, it's hard to tell who exactly everyone is, and they don't have numbers pasted right on the side of their helmets or right on the front. There's the 14 of Pfizer from your C class. Right behind him, another Yamaha rider. That might be actually CJ Snyder from your B class. He runs second in the B class behind Longstreth. We got another view of the racetrack from ground level. Here comes Mumford, same section. Mumford is still on the gas hard. Here's a look from the other side of this section. This looks like the 771 of Spencer, possibly. And then Lutz on the 2-stroke. Cottrell, once again, he still runs second in the number 2 spot. You see at the bottom of the screen, it looks like somebody must have roosted the camera lens. So we continue to watch this race. Longshore is still leading the B class. Miller still leading the C class. I believe Charlton still holds on to the lead in their 30-plus division. If you look at Cottrell with the goggles off, that could present a problem as you can see, getting into lap traffic. Here's Glenamar once again in your C class on the Kawasaki. And then there's Thompson. Thompson now actually has the lead in your C class over Miller. As Thompson goes racing through one of the faster portions of this racetrack. As he comes back into view once again, Thompson still leading the C class on the 360 machine. Good bit of him. There's a lot of this track, especially early and late, the early portions and the later portions of the year, you know, April, May, as well as October and November, where you can see a lot through the woods, and that's how our cameraman Ryan is able to get a lot of these shots continuously. As there goes Miller. Looks like that's Baker behind him from your vet class. As they continue to circle around, we might be able to see him again coming through here. Here's another one of our riders. That might be the Honda-mounted Jeff Norris on the 595. As there's Pfizer right behind him on the 14. As we continue to watch through this section, we haven't seen Conkle in a while. I believe he's still circulating. There's Longstreth once again on the 156. Without the timing and scoring, I'm doing the best I can. Without the timing and scoring, it's hard to tell who everybody is. There's Mumford. We know where he is. He is going extremely fast right now on the Honda machine. So he heads back in. getting ready to complete another lap. He's about a minute away from completing his next lap of racing. There's Maxwell once again, still leading the 30-plus class. He rides aboard the 555. This is out in the motocross section as these riders head towards the finish. There's Mumford. Mumford's the second rider in line. He comes over. The white flag is out. Actually, Mumford is going to take the win. So Mumford with the win. And there's Cottrell in second. Your B class is going to be controlled by Longstreth. Conkle right there is going to hold on to your youth production victory. The 30-plus class is going to be won by Chris Maxwell, holding off J.B. Blair. Your C class is going to be controlled by Brandon Thompson. Rick Baker will win the 40-plus class. And that's going to wrap it up here at round number 1. As these riders continue to circle in. Also give a shout out to our podium riders. There's Thompson taking the win. Thompson's going to hold off Miller and Pfizer for the C class. As Longstreth holds off J.B. Blair in your B division. Actually, J.B. Blair gets second in the 30-plus class. And that's going to do it for round number 1. For more information on the 2013 Action Sports season, log on to www.actionsportsracing.com. We hope to see you later on this season. Thanks for watching.